Hey there, everybody. It's Jared Hamilton with the Hamilton Group at Cherry Creek Mortgage, and welcome to another edition of Java with Jared. Once again, happy Friday. Hope everybody is doing fantastic. Well, it's a little bit of rain yesterday, which is kind of unusual for March. Usually, if we're going to get moisture, it's going to be in the form of snow, March being our snowiest month. But this morning, we got some rays of sunshine here outside, so that's kind of nice. And we did have a little bit of some rays of sunshine in terms of interest rates. Rates finished the week slightly better than where they ended last week, which we haven't really seen that in quite some time. It's not a big movement, but every little bit helps at this point. So that's that's good news. In terms of the economic data, we did see some measures of inflation come in. We saw both the CPI and the PPI number come in. The Consumer Price Index, which measures inflation at the consumer level, which is the most important, both on the core and the year-over-year number, those came in at up 0.2%. And that was right in line with expectations. So it's not showing that there's huge signs of inflation in that regard. In terms of the Producer Price Index, that was a little bit different. At least we did see the month-over-month number come in at about 0.2% higher, but the year-over-year number was 0.3% higher. So it does show that there are maybe some, continued inflation potential there. Again, that measures inflation at the wholesale level, so it's not unheard of that when there's inflation at the wholesale level, they'll just try to keep that in check and not try to pass it on to the consumer. But we're just seeing, again, some inflationary pressures. We know that jobs are plentiful right now, and the labor force is really tight. We haven't seen a lot of wage-based inflation, but all that stuff could brew. The Small Business Index, though, that also, which measures just the optimism for small businesses, did show the highest level in about 37 years. So fundamentally, we're still in this upward pressure for interest rates. But with this week and over last week, things are kind of consolidating. We're trying to find some support to mount, hopefully, maybe a little bit of a comeback. We could see that deteriorate and then rates continue to get worse. We're still in this upward trend, but even in an upward trend, sometimes there are moments of opportunity, and we're advising our clients, at least right now, just to be on. We're watching things. We might see a little bit of an improvement at some particular point in time, and if that happens, we just want to take the money and run, and then be safe and maybe take a little bit of an improvement. So take those sunshiny days at this time of the year when you do have them. Same with the market. If we see some positive movement, we want to just take advantage of it. So if you have any questions, please give me a call. If you guys are working this weekend, so are we. Have a wonderful day. Thanks again for joining me with Java with Jared, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.